of my lungs kind of girl, but that's the part of my body that betrayed me. The top of my left lung is where my tumor is. I was diagnosed with advanced lung cancer last year. You can't imagine how you're going to react to something like this. In my case, I stayed calm, which led friends and family to say to me, "Jennifer, you're fearless. You're fearless in the face of this thing. You're going to beat this. You are fearless." But I'm not, of course. We all have fear. But I do believe that we can all fear less. And if you can take fear out of the equation even a little bit, you can think more clearly, make better decisions, and feel that you have some small degree of control in the midst of chaos. Feeling control comes from having choice. And that's what we're talking about today. Having the choice to end your life peacefully, calmly, and with dignity. My family's here today to support me in this decision. My husband Harlan, my mother Joanna, and my stepfather Roger. Harlan and I got married in the summer of 2012, and we were 4 months into our marriage when cancer came. So it wasn't a honeymoon year we ever could have anticipated. At a time when I should have been writing him love letters, I wrote him into my power of attorney and my medical health care directive. When I should have been browsing the websites for titillating lingerie, instead I was scouring the cancer websites for bald lady chemo hats. I had my chemo and radiation last year, and my cancer is contained for now. It's not gone, it's not growing. But we live quarter to quarter. We get the tests, and every month, every quarter, we're prepared for what that news might be. The American Cancer Society estimates my chances of 5-year survival at 5%. We are not gloomy, but we are pragmatic about what the future might hold for us. To the best of my health, I live every day at the top of my lungs. I get as much joy as I can out of each day, but something that hangs over me is what will those last few weeks be like. I'm doing everything I can to extend my life, but I don't believe that it's anyone else's prerogative to prolong my death. My mother is here. I didn't expect this, did we, Mom? That I'd be up here arguing to take my own life. But my mother raised me to give myself choices. Get good grades so I'd have choice in universities. Get a good education so I'd have choice in my profession. Make a decent income so I'd have choice in the way I live my life. This is the most important choice I can think of. I know that my life is going to end, and I'm not afraid of that. But the idea that it will end by me drowning in my own lung fluid while my family watches me suffer, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. So how do I take the fear out of that? How do I fear less? By having the choice. By having the choice to end my life peacefully, calmly, and with dignity. Isn't this what you would want if you had a child who was suffering? Or a parent? Or for yourselves? Mentally fit people who happen to be terminally ill, it could happen to any of us. Don't you want the choice to end your life peacefully, calmly, and with dignity? Thank you. Before we close, I want to show a brief video that we made the day I was diagnosed. I was looking in the mirror that night, and I asked Harlan, I wondered what the mirror was going to show me in the coming year. That's not it.
Wrong video.
I asked my husband to take my picture every day so I could remember what happened to me. And we had a picture a day, and the music you'll hear is a song written by my brother.
I seem to have cancer today, a fight to the death in the way, corpus corrupted, life interrupted. No one wants to say I have cancer today. Seem to have cancer this spring. Why do the swallows still sing? They ought to know, be mournful and slow, but their cheerful voices ring. Life isn't fair, it comes out of nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. Caught it in passing, someone sneezed. I was laughing, I was laughing, I was laughing. I seem to have cancer this year. Sorrow, but somehow no fear. Before I check out, I have one thing to shout at the top of my lungs. I was here.